Well, there's our sunrise. Little color in spots. It looks like the grass thieves are chilling out over there. I haven't seen the goose yet, but I hear it. And of course the woodpecker. Had one calf, little heifer calf. After I shut the gate, I got to about right there. She was behind his feeder. Pops up, looks at me like, "Oh no, what are you doing? Closing me in?" I said, "Well, you better come here." I opened the gate, back up, stepped in, and she walked right past me just perfectly. And no new babies this morning. Now what's she doing down there? 6'11", Bonnie's mama. Last night when I left the cows in the feed barn, she was going ape shit. "Where's my baby? Where's my baby?" And then you left her in the barn, dumbass. And she, okay, there she is. She's got her. Literally, as I'm shutting the lights off in the feed barn this morning, she comes running out of the barn right up to the gate, going ape shit. "Where's my baby?" And I said, "Well, sweetheart, you better go back to the other barn and look." So she found her, obviously. I think that's her. Oh, maybe that's not her. Maybe that one complaining. Yeah, that one complaining's her. Go inside and look for her, dummy. Oh, 241 going to take advantage of some elderly treatment. Says, "I got an itch. Scratch it for me." I don't want to have to go through that crap and explain to her where her calf is. Not real sure why she's being a twit this year. But, oh well. I think it's supposed to rain. Of course, you know, they say that every day. That's been on the charger at 2 amp. I had it on 10 amp during the day and at night on 2 amp. Make sure the battery's up good. I actually had a little smoke coming off the terminal yesterday. You kind of see the little silvery spot. That's the solenoid. And I didn't think I was hammering that hard on it, but I gave it a minute, let it cool off. Life in the fast lane. Just listening to the noises this morning. Oh yeah, and Becky decided last night that she heard something at the back barn and it set the light off because there is a motion light back there. So we came out for about an hour, didn't find anything at all. And everything was pretty much dead silent out here, which is kind of unusual. And my last check before I went to bed, I made it almost to the end of the concrete over there. And the frogs were almost deafening. Somebody shut the switch off. It was dead silent. I mean, I swear I could probably hear Ron snoring 10 miles south of us on the other side of the hill. Sorry, Ron, I just had to throw you underneath the bus. He wasn't snoring, that's why I didn't hear him. And there's the baby girl. She's been up this morning and eating. Mama is being a very good mama. And I don't know about Boomer's calf. I mean, I got him up when I checked last night. I have not seen him on the teat. I've seen him near it. And otherwise, oh, he's up. He must ate. Otherwise, that wouldn't be coming out. Oh, he says, "Mommy, my tummy hurts." Yeah, well, there's 5 minutes of your day wasted. Yeah, that little girl, she's just always eating when I'm in here. I found a gooby butt. Happy gooby butt this morning. Say good morning.
We have 11 left to gather.
Did you say good morning? Good morning? Not good morning? Okay, don't say good morning. She's still being a happy kid. Hi, she's alive. Building air pressure, charging, got oil pressure. I finished wasting the can of ether I was on. Got another can. Got it to fire, didn't get anywhere. If we look over there, that can on the bench, that would be Staybill brand carburetor and choke cleaner. I did the same thing we had to do when it was parked down the road. I sprayed a whole bunch of that right into the carburetor breather. Then I sprayed a little ether up in the air cleaner. And she was running. And yeah, she's got dead spots. Always been that way. It was worse with the old carburetor on it. And I want to get the air pressure all the way up. I gotta watch that. Hopefully it's actually gonna shut off. It has a regular, like well pump pressure valve, or they use them on air compressors too. Running 12 volt through it for a valve that's behind the cab to change the flow into the motor that runs the compressor. And it should shut off at 120-ish. We're gonna find out. I mean, usually it's not a problem turning on, but sometimes the contacts will get dust and shit, and then it don't like to turn on. But obviously it was on, and we'll know here in a minute if it turns off. And it feels like the brakes actually broke loose. This thing gets washed down with diesel, including the brakes. Otherwise, when we are spreading, it gets enough fertilizer in there that all it has to do is set for a few days and they'll be locked up, froze up. Usually they'll break loose, but I found out a long time ago, just douche them with diesel and call it good. And I have a friend. Where said friend thinks he's going, we'll put him down here with the other spider webs. Just shut off right at 130 pounds. That's close enough. As long as it don't get too much and as long as it gets enough. Now I got to get the battery charger off of it and make sure it's going to move. Yes, it's noisy. Why? Because all the gaskets are shot. I mean, you can see the fire through that one. And the other side has actually got 3 or 4 cracks in that manifold. I don't even know if we can find manifolds for it. Do you want to tell everybody what you did?
Just had a Dorito and I choked on it.
I literally just got off the loader, checked cows, and Becky sends me a text.
Because I'm getting it out. We got it taken care of.
Her mother doesn't remember even hearing any stories of it. But when Brooke was
6 months.
6 months old,
We had some friends over with some teenagers.
And they
were eating little bitty candy bars.
And a piece of candy wrapper
on the floor
got picked up and put in somebody's mouth.
And Brooke, we'd tip her over. Ed wasn't there, my mom was. tip her over, she could breathe. Set her back up, she couldn't. Called 911, and we got it out just as the fire department got there. Thank God I knew the fireman. Mike Krippus says, Becky, are you okay? And I know that Brooke's okay, but are you okay? I said, no, do you come with a drink? And he goes, no, but we should. So yes.
It's silly, but
all was good. So yes, this was the second. I also did the Heimlich on your mother.
That's right, you did. We were
Just
at
choking at steak at a
Washington County Livestock Association annual meeting.
And nobody at the table missed a bite. They kept doing it as I mean, the whole room got quiet, but no one missed their bites.
It wasn't until it was over that anybody kind of noticed, and nobody said a word.
Yeah.
But I think she's gonna. No, you're gonna get cleaned up first and get a coat on. Okay.
Okay, and get a coat on, and then we'll come out.
So yeah, that's my excitement. So yes, I can still sprint 100 yards. And Ty's finishing up hosing. Well, not quite. I gotta fire the machine up and play with the computer and convince the computer that it's moving at 12 miles an hour. Then the draper chain will be flying and we can finish hosing the box out. Otherwise, I had her on the pallet for most of it. Went all the way around it. And she thinks she's done. I told her I gotta fire it up and play with it. Hey, she's a rough ride. Can't tell where that flat spot is on the front tire, can you? And that's at 6.5 miles an hour. Always tell the computer to make the draper chain go. And then after it's all washed out good, I take it for a spin up the driveway and down the road with the spinner going at least up the driveway and having it actually set to run so that the draper chain is doing what it's supposed to do. And we go back and get it greased, hose a few things down with diesel so that the fertilizer don't do as much damage. Hopefully find the sweet spot on that front tire. I need to figure out what air pressure it needs to be because there is a sweet spot, but this is not it. Get to the sweet spot and go from there. And there's the view behind me. Hi. Hey, if the thing gets warmed up enough, it actually shifts okay now. That's a bunch of shit that got shoved in the shop. I had to do something with it. Because I didn't have a wide enough spot to get the buggy in. And oh yeah, yes, it's wet. It's raining. Apparently it started doing that right after Ty left. And I was eating lunch. Didn't know it till it was already wet. So, got that thing cleaned up so I can put it in the shop. Let things get dried out. And get everything greased up on it. In the meantime, I probably should check cows. You know, might be an idea. Haven't done it for a while. Well, it's in here. I'll walk around the front of it. And yeah, that's making noise again. Can't get around the back too easy. But it's in and the door's closed. And then it quit raining, but I think it's supposed to rain more and more, so I'm gonna let it dry off before I do anything to it. Because I really don't want to lay underneath greasing half the stuff with rusty, crappy water dripping in my face. So, but there it is in all its glory. She was second tonight. She is a slip-in. In her defense, they were all in the barn. And she was not the one closest. Don't splatter me, please. Was not the one closest to the gate. I'm going to say she's not one of the open ones. Because she's a little loose. And I got them trying to splatter me from every direction. And she figured out where her calf was a little bit ago. Yeah, 6'11", huh? Now she's in here and she's gonna go, oh my God, where'd my calf go? Yep. Her calf is laying in there right where she left her. I don't know, she's acting like a first calf heifer. Oh yeah, that's right, I got a kid. Where did I leave her? Hi, you. Yeah, you're Godother's kid. Yeah, you're Godother's kid. Lightest colored calf here, too. Oh, anyway. Calling it the end of the day. Almost done feeding. And it quit raining, then the wind blew and the sun shined and dried it up. And hopefully tomorrow, I want to get the buggy ready before I call and order fertilizer, because if they're going to bring a tender out, I don't want to be tying it up for a day or two. Bring it out, I'll spread what I can spread, and come back and get it. I'm not like some of these guys that, oh yeah, we need a tender over here at this farm right now. In the meantime, they've already got another tender at a different farm that they haven't even started on. And they're planting instead of fertilizing. Then somebody that needs it, because they got the window to get it done, doesn't have it. That's always griped me, and we usually have had good luck in getting a tender, or even when we had to go in and pick up the auger boxes and put on a truck. We've never had trouble getting them. I mean, once in a while we have to wait a day or two. Especially here in another month, not even quite that long. Because then the berry guys are hot and heavy fertilizing. And not that they use a lot of fertilizer. They do, but not that they use a lot of fertilizer. But one big berry outfit will get 5 or 6 tenders, and they're all spread out all over the country. And there might be 15 or 20 Mexicans on little tractors spreading fertilizer. Anyway, hope y'all had a great, it's a hump day, right? Yeah, hump day. What are you eating on that for? Hope y'all had a great hump day. Hope everybody has a great Thursday. I'm hoping, the way the weather's looking, to get a tender either tomorrow or Friday. And I'll have some nice weather to spread fertilizer in. Get it all done, clean the machine up, diesel it back down, and tuck it back in the shed. Are you sure? Who are you? You're True 41's kid. No wonder. Yeah. You griping because your mama was second in the barn tonight? And you know it? Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Thought I was going to have to jump the old girl, but no. She fired right up. It's N14, frickin' thing loses fuel pressure, so it spun a little bit. It was a little hard the first 2 or 3 times over, and then took off spinning good and fired up. But I'm not touching that steering wheel yet. Gotta love our wet winters. If it's not under roof, and actually even though that one's not all the way under the roof, it's under enough the steering wheel. The inside of the cab's clean. It's not growing stuff, but this one sitting out here does. So does the little Freightliner. Figure I gotta move this, but I got freaking air governor on this thing every now and then sticks, and it's almost got up to 60 pounds. It should already gone up to 120 and shut off. Becky come out, what are you doing, mate? I'm gonna get rid of a trailer so it's not in the way when I get a fertilizer tender. Why don't you move it tomorrow? Well, yeah, I probably will. Now that I know will start and I've run it long enough that it's charged up, now you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow.